We're live on all platforms yet. Man, I feel low in energy though.
To your world. So please hit the subscribe button now. Let's keep building all of this together.
I think for us in the creative sector, the power of what you've said is that there's so many people that become like a relic of their dreams.
Yes.
It's like, I could have made it if, and like you became a master of that by not acting.
Yes.
You know, that's really powerful. Yeah.
Something you said stood out to me. You said 3-4 days you hit something. That's crazy. Staying on one thing for 3 days. It's people who stay on one thing for 1 hour. It's like it's not working. You know, so I want to know how you define resilience, how you know when it's time to just let this thing go. It's been long enough.
Yeah.
But 4 days is crazy to me, you know, and if you don't wait that 3-4 day period, you don't hit the water that comes out on the 4th day.
Yeah.
But you could also have given up on the 3rd day. So how do you know when to stop and what to push more for?
That's a good question because the truth is I don't know, right? I have 2 projects. There's a project called Illegal Music 3 for like real hardcore MI fans, and another one called The Live Report. So The Live Report, we did it during the pandemic. Someone tweeted at me and was like, oh, I want you to make a song with AQ. We did it in 4 days. Beats, recording, mixing, everything. We're ready in 4 days. Illegal Music 3, I told the fans I'm going to put it out, I think it was February, it might have been March. I said, I'm going to put it out in March. But on like the 21st of March, I hadn't started. I just had some ideas. So I remember I was traveling to South Africa and me and an engineer sat down and 3 days done, right? Now I have this album I'm working on, The Wolf, that's taking me 2+ years, right? And the thing is, like, in every different project, I have no clue.
Yeah.
I have no clue. You know, I have no clue when I'm going to be satisfied as an artist, when my team is going to be satisfied, when, you know, distributors are going to be happy, you know, and we have a finished project. So like now with The Wolf, I feel I'm done. But in trying to get the project out into commercial pipelines, you know, people are giving me feedback and I may adjust certain things. But back to what you were saying about the 3 days, the 4 days, it's like, you know, that's one of the skills I would say, like when I talk to young artists, I tell them like, look, you're in the water with sharks. You know what I mean? Like the last time I looked at Wizkid's phone and he showed me the music that he records, it felt like there were 1,000 songs. Like there were so many big collaborations that he didn't, like, you know, David, Burna, like they're relentless. You know, these are people that they're going hard every day, you know, and it shows, it produces a very resilient, a very confident, you know, like, artist. And so I would just say to young artists, like, look, if you're competing in your field, like have a good sense of what the top person does to be there, you know? And then like when I was coming in the game, I use this analogy, you know, as a shorter guy, you know, when I was younger, I used to work with all these like tall people that just take strides. So I came up with this mental thing that like, if I want to walk faster than somebody, I first of all need to match their steps. You match their steps, and then if I just accelerate a little bit, like it's a weird thing I used to do as a child. I just match people's steps and then start accelerating. So the first goal is just do what the person that's leading is doing. Just catch up with them, you know. And to me, it applies in the creative industry. Like if you think you're a young artist and you're like, look, I'm gonna blow, and I have put out 2 songs in the last year. You know, I've recorded 10, and I'm very talented. Great, but Black Bones. Oh, this is a great example. When I met Black Bones and I was trying to get him on a deal, I asked him, how many songs have you recorded? He sort of looked at me really weird. And he was like, what do you mean? Do you mean this year? And I was like, yeah, this year. I said, because no one had ever asked me that. Most young artists, when I ask them how many songs have you recorded, they have a number, 30, 50. And he was like, well, this year I've recorded like 300. Wow. And he opened his laptop. To be honest, we were not even drawn to the music at the time.
Just the work ethic.
It's just like, this guy will not lose.
Yeah.
He's not going to lose, you know? And so Black Bones is out there. Odumodu is out there. Like, as a young artist, you're not going to beat them by just being more talented. You know what I mean? you
To replicate that success over and over again.
You have to know, like, they're sharks, they're masters in the water, you know. Like, you don't have to be the best, you don't have to be the biggest as a creator, you know. But for whatever your dream is, if you can identify someone that's there and you're not able to understand what their process is and you're not producing something that's like at least comparative, you know, then I don't know. And for me, like, I feel like the music industry is very lucky in a way, in terms of the competitive way, because I spend most of my time working on other things, working on building a label. Because if I was to work on music, you know what I mean, like, I'm relentless. I'll be in the studio in terms of the competitive way, because I spend most of my time working on other things, working on building a label. Music industry is very lucky in a way, in terms of the competitive way, because I spend most of my time working on other things, working on building a label. Because if I was to work on music, you know what I mean, like, I'm relentless. I'll be in the studio, you know what I mean. Now I'm building tasks, right? And the thing I say to myself every day when I wake up is like, it doesn't matter how smart I am, how good my idea is. If I work 4 hours a day and somebody else who's trying to compete with me works 12 hours a day, by the end of the week, that person's going to be way ahead of me, you know? So
even if you're more talented than you,
no matter how, the person is just going to get there by being relentless, you know? So I have that at the back of my mind always. It's like, if you want it, okay.
The talent isn't enough.
Yeah, you're not the only person that wants it, you know? Yeah. So,
that's actually crazy to me. To just think that there can be somebody who's incredibly creative, incredibly talented, and then there's another person who takes up space just because of how many times they have shown up. And you've shown up so many times over the past couple of years. When Talk About It came out, I think I was in SS1 or SS2.
Tell everybody your age, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I was in SS1.
And it's crazy that I'm here having this conversation with you, because over all these years, you've been around, you're relevant, you've gone from being an artist to an entrepreneur to just being someone who's inspiring and enabling, empowering creators and creative people.
I think I was in secondary school. That was where I was. Is it secondary? Have you primary? MI the microphone. Magic Channel. Oh shit. What was that first? There was that first. Oh shit. What was that MI's first song again? MI Abaga's first song. Abi his breakthrough song. Crowd mentality. No. Yes, Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible is the song. Chocolate City.
Yeah, it's the way that it do me.
Wait, let me really listen to this song. Like, what did he really? I mean, fuck, the highest is 480p. God damn, that was how many years ago? 16 years ago. Shit. So from the launch of this video to this current age right now, if we're born then 16 years old of nowadays, what do they be doing? 9 times out of 10 they've lost their virginity. So you're probably not a virgin. Damn, see how he just looks different.
Yeah, it's the way that it do me. The way that it do me, it cries is to woo me, but now ladies woo me. Truly, I'm sorry, soon. Me and my loopy, I'm money long like Mooney.
That's ice cream.
My arm strong like Louie, and C City blew me up Yup, you can only watch like a movie. Ruby, I'ma milk the game like a booby. People asking who he,
They call me MI, just because I'm getting higher.
I'm spitting fire, this written fire. There's no bullshit, and I'm sitting on top. I just rap Messiah. I kill them, mama, them papa. Bring drama and proper in comma. This rapper showstopper, he's top shot. Know how to rap while I'm rendering. Hear the words he's uttering, cause other rappers stuttering. I rhyme, I'm well. I'm not chill, I'm hot chill. I've got skill, the most incredible. Out of Niger, I'm on fire. I've got street credibility, and he definitely flow infinitely and so intimately high. Plus, I'm a party rider, cause I flow tighter, so put up your lighter. MIB in the house, and MCs, they should bounce and go home to their spouse, cause to stay might be detrimental. Mental, better flow, better instrumental. Mental, you gotta learn the fundamental. Mental. And my flow is so essential.
Like I think like trending songs or songs that are blown, he was just putting them in here. Like now listening to it again, like the tunes that were trending and he just layered them into the song. Like
and listen, silence is the best answer, not violence. It's why I bring war on the violence. It's Armageddon, dog, hear the sirens. And no, I'm not retiring. No, I'm never tiring these lyrics that I'm firing. But don't be dismayed, cause Zenith Bank is hiring. For instance, there's no resistance. The flow persistent and so consistent. Other rappers distant, they should have listened. Because I'm the engine room, I'm the gear, I'm the piston. There's no rest, see it best, your assistant. I'm what they missing, I'm why they listen.
who is that?
I'm the heart police dog, I'm cardiac arresting. The best thing in here, just microphone testing. I will say right here, you better rub the cover now.
Genie.
Right here, hey, where you dey where we dey chop holy holy? They sell holy holy, you dey form holy holy, eh? Hey, I will say right here, you better rub the cover now. We dey right here, eh? Where you dey when we dey chop holy holy? They sell holy holy, you dey form holy holy, eh? Mio, CCD1, I'm Mio. And I'm rated high, Leo. They call me MI. Listen, yeah, Mabono Veli, I'm spitting like Machiavelli. I'm always inside your telly. Your lyrics are smelly. I'm chilling in Pelly. I'm chilling inside your belly. Rappers are really silly, little rappers really vanilla. But nothing do me
Because I didn't rhyme you.
Nothing's gonna ruin me
Because I didn't shine you.
I know I'm so fine, you blind, yo, with each rhyme, yo, I move like a rhino, until we sitting on top, sitting on top, rappers spitting, they should stop, it's written when I drop, your shit is gonna pop, you getting so sloppy, getting spanked by your poppy, and you should know I'm feeling, call me MIC, I'm rocking MIC, and my flow is so deadly,
Whisker,
incredible Mister, the top of the list, he's balling like Lester, loved by your sister, he made me kiss her. The brand new experience like Vista. Yeah, by
somebody go, the ladies going local. Where the hell is vocal?
Raps in the chokehold.
Other rappers local, I rap with a vocal.
I'm the coco. Other rappers so called. I'm medicine for the game like I'm pro code. You can't deny, I give them what they wanting. And if you're still sitting down,
you're on a long time.
And if there's ever been a rap this fly, yo, it had to be done by another MI. Why you there wrong when you there wrong? You think
I'm lagging.
you got the bomb like tell you be that kind of as a nigga. Eh, you go talk the one you did today. We go rock you down, you don't know why you did. Eh, we they kill them, Emma, you they treat them, show them. Say this hip hop music in your system, teach them, school them. If them again them, oh, they don't know say, you be hairy, but I be beside it, but we the run this, we the run this, so, me and Back your love to go, and I don't come here. Yo, Genie in the house, ladies and gentlemen. We go run you that in your area. We go run you that. Your mama, your papa. Now we there right here. Yeah. And it's a wrap, y'all.
Man, I'm just lagging terribly, man. What the hell? I don't think I can finish this. Your mouse. Why was I searching for your mouse, man? Oh shit, that's so much tabs, man. I didn't know sure about any creator. That's so much tab. Concurrent. Burial 6,800. Really? A bit rate of 6,800. Interesting. Stream status pretty poor. So people will most likely not even get on it. I'm chilling in Pelly, I'm chilling inside your belly. Rappers are really silly and rappers nearly vanillion. But nothing do me because I didn't rhyme you. Nothing's gonna ruin me because I didn't shine you. I know I'm so fine. You blind, you with each rhyme. You I move like a rhino. Until he's sitting on top, sitting on top. Rappers spitting, they should stop. It's written when I drop. Your shit is gonna pop. You kicking so sloppy, getting spanked by your poppy, and you should know I'm feeling. Call me MIC, I'm rocking MIC, and my flow is so deadly. Whisker, incredible Mister, the top of the list. He's balling like Mister. Loved by your sister, he made you kiss her. The brand new experience like Vista. If I reverse somebody go, but the lane's going local. Where the hell is vocal? Raps in the chokehold. All the rappers local, I rap with a vocal. I'm the coco. Okay. I'm many things for the game like. Kind of cracking. It is cracking. Not kind of cracking. Listen to my map. Oh shit. Fucking.